abscess. The worst shit during detox. Hurts. Damage. When I'm going through it, some bad episode, which happens often. I hate when it hits me hard enough that I can't think. Mainly because my nutrients are low. So what happens? My nutrients are low, and so I get the worst depression of life for a bit. That gets things worse, more inflammation. And so more inflammation, brain fog happens. So right there already, I can't think. It's really hard to figure things out because my adrenals are not good. When that starts happening, I have no patience. I have no will. I just want to give it up.
Would you have any kind of a general idea how much that pricing might range? Or?
I don't know. It's way more than you think it's going to be. I know that, but I don't honestly have any idea. But they'll talk to you about that when you come to the hospital.
So the nurse can call you. She asking, okay, so what are your symptoms? I'm like, well, instead of telling her like a regular person, this is painful, this hurts, I broke my knee, or whatever, I hurt myself. I'm like, well, it seems to me that I seem to have an abscess. And I saw that it's taken care of by draining out of it, I wanted to see if you guys do that. It's just like, right, but is it painful? I'm like, oh, well, yes, of course. Instead of giving her just a regular answer, hey, here. Her next question was, is it like a mild pain, like a lot, or like extreme? Like, it's almost extreme. It's just like, okay. I have a tendency to do my research, and then I don't go to places like a regular person. Like I don't know anything. No, I know exactly what I want. Okay, so can we have it done? It's so funny that not knowing what I'm doing, I'm just saying my research about what is. I'm looking, I'm not a patient anymore. I was impressed. A day after tetrahydropalmitine, or palmitine, LTHP in short. I took it around 4 last night. First time. 44 milligrams. Slept pretty nicely. I was able to feel what I haven't felt before in a very long time, which is total relaxation. So that has a long half-life. And so most of the day today, I was very chill, as if my nervous system reset. Yeah, all your dopamine stuff, all your stimulation, it's brought down completely. You do build up a tolerance, so, don't take it every day. Don't do high dosage. That's just bad. This is an extract from a Chinese herb, which has been used for thousands of years. Add stress to a relationship. Can it maintain? Add health problems, which adds stress to a relationship. Can they maintain? Omega-3s. As soon as I started incorporating this, it started bringing it down. But even though my dips are pretty big almost every day, I'm feeling like I'm still recuperating. Even though my dips are very low, when I come back up, they're higher than before. But I still have the dips all the way to the bottom. This abscess, it was a mixture of a lot of things. The olive leaf capsules. The whole day I've been focusing on inflammation. I've stayed away from any cheese. I take apple cider vinegar, so to combat the inflammation. Omega-3, that helps a lot with inflammation. Abscess was causing so much stress, added to the stress already that the detox brings. It was just too much. So yesterday I was always on the verge of just crying my eyes out always, and sometimes it did happen, which is totally not healthy for me, my adrenals and everything. With the little energy I had, because I hadn't slept anything, like today, I was focusing on inflammation because that shit was hurting. And we were supposed to go that night, and I'm like, no, I can't go.
Yeah, to the hospital.
I can't go. I can't give you a reason, but I know I shouldn't. I don't think I would have been able to handle that bill. I'm supporting my body to have it do what it needs to do in order to bring it down. Support the immune system. I started adding uña de gato and quercetin a lot. That helped. I've done a good job, but it's been very difficult. And you really don't get any rest like that at all. Because whatever little rest you get, you spend it on the waking up and having to deal with that. The whole day my nervous system has been active. Just taking a lot of holy basil, a whole lot of L-theanine, a whole lot of taurine, and the tea, the stress yeast tea, all these things to calm myself down. I don't understand my body's reaction to things. My nervous system has been fully active today. And earlier, my heart hurt.
So you did the LTHP before, right?
Yeah.
Best sleep ever the first night, but not so
Yeah.
much the others.
No, the thing is, it was the best feeling to be able to go to sleep. However, I didn't sleep much, but I didn't feel bad about it. They do say that, oh, it's great to put you to sleep, but then you wake up 3 hours later.
Wow.
I'm so weak in the adrenals that stupid shit like this hurts my heart. It's like a mean enemy. It feels like that. When I start getting emotional and everything, my heart starts hurting. It's like something grabbing a hold of your chest. It hurts it, and then once it hurts it, it grabs it and then brings it down. In energy, it feels like that. And the bringing it down feels like chemical. That you're having a chemical reaction. And I feel like something's doing this to me, like it's so mean. Because how could I hurt this bad? And there's no control. Nutrients. That episode, nutrient deficiency. This episode was not as bad as others. it took me a lot longer to get to cry, and it took me a lot less to get back up. It takes a long time to heat up, and by the time it's heating up, almost heating up, I'm already crying my eyes out. Because usually this doesn't stop it. This calms me down a little bit. I'm still super low. When I'm here, what usually happens is that I'm crying my eyes out. You take over, you finish it, and then you start the bath because it's a must.
You had me scared, gasping a little bit yesterday with your heart hurting.
That scared the shit out of me.
What?
The MMS. I didn't even take much. I drank this much. Adrenaline to the max. It's so weird because the previous day I took 3 servings of that throughout the day. No issues whatsoever. This one I took a tiny bit and it caused that. I have no idea. Of course I'm staying away because I'm too scared. It went heart attack mode. The waking you up, you would start drifting to sleep and then be woken up, but then you wake up in fight or flight immediately, in adrenaline. When I was awoken like that, like, oh, fuck. Immediately you feel like the most tired and the most wired. And it feels horrible. Like somebody just jolted you. You're like, your heart's just like, doom, doom, doom. It's like, fuck. And then you still super tired.
Your chest is hurting?
Yeah. I lost sight of me. And I'm very heavy metal. I can't look at myself, my eyes. I can't look at my eyes. I'm toxic. I see more the outside, not so much the eyes.
So, cacao greens with all of these things that do move metals, I'm guaranteed they do. Fermented turmeric, fermented ginger, wheatgrass, spirulina, chlorella, alfalfa grass, kale. This was literally the biggest nightmare for my babes last night. You've had all your olive leaf and dandelion and all that. You had a night of hell, no sleep. What are you feeling right now?
Pressure in my head just came down to also my heart. You know the process. It's just, I don't know why. I don't understand. But it's like once you start detoxing, you just can't stop. Your body tries to clean shit. It's always trying to clean. It's always moving shit. There's no breaks. It's like, let me just stop the detox.
THP.
Or tetrahydropalmitine.
Tetra for short.
Yeah, tetra. It's really good. It's very chill. Just chill the whole day. I haven't slept, but it's okay. Everything's okay. What tetra does, this one has very little GABA activity. It's mainly inhibition of dopamine and anything adrenaline. Yeah, so all the usual excitatory neurotransmitters just brings it down, inhibits them. Maybe also it did take Shodan, which is ashwagandha. Since we are hiking, it's I'm demanding more from my body. So, taking the 4 zeolites instead of 3. One thing I added that is worth noting: fermented turmeric. Taking that 4 zeolites and then pooping a lot of toxicity. Smells very toxic. After, there was that feeling of which I've only read about. When somebody feels great after cleaning their system, I felt that. Still so tired. That's why I'm not feeling totally great. But mood wise, outlook, everything just cleared up.
Next time you'll get it down. You're one of those people that you take notes every time and you perfect things when you have to repeat them. So
Yeah. Every experience, you're that much closer to where you want to go. Because, at least for me, it's just like, I know not to do that. All right. If going that way is wrong, then the opposite true. It gives me somewhat of a guidance. My heart starts increasing in tension when I start getting anxious and just like fuck it all because look at where I'm at. I can't fucking fall asleep. That whole spiel. What got me up to say anything about it is the zap on my foot. So you could say that the same thing that was keeping me up is the same thing that zapped me. Just took Pau de Arco for parasites like 5 minutes ago, and I started feeling the pressure right here. It's starting to dissipate, so now I'm feeling the pressure a little bit here. It started here, and now it's here, and once again it starts to dissipate. It's been like what, 30 minutes, 40 minutes? I don't know. Anyways, I feel now pressure a little bit here and a little bit here, sort of like sinus things are happening. Autistic symptoms. You could see it progress where the hand starts just moving. Everything else just started going like this. It's fixing myself. It's ticks. Just this. Just it's like it's just you can't stop. As soon as I was drinking the soup, I felt the pull there, just like ow, hurts right here, and I know that to be something pulling the mercury out. That with the cilantro, it hurts. All of a sudden, you have a headache right here. And you feel like it's something's pulling on it. It's like I start writing and everything. Once I start seeing I can't stop it, and I'm just like, I know it's going down. I took the gummy, which has a CBD, Delta 9, and now it's sort of like the pain, slight pain that you get from when you relax a muscle that has been super tight, and then so it's like you feel the soreness. I feel the soreness right here, but it's not. There's no pulling. So now I gotta concentrate on the next step, which is excretion. I hadn't slept much, and so I was really tired, down. What a way to fucking trigger a response like that. Oh yeah, just have some soup. Give him 5 minutes. It's insane. And it's dangerous. I really don't like being a doctor while I'm also a patient. There's so much pressure, especially when I can't think straight and the Mercury is messing with my mood, with my perception, with my thoughts. I become fearful of doing anything, but something needs to be done. More pressure. I have to be everything. The parent, as well as the erratic child, or the autistic child, or that I need help, and I'm the help. See? When I am low in mood, feeling toxicity, if I sense, because I'm so low, if I sense your needs over mine, that upsets me. Because I am so low, who cares about anybody? I need help now. If you don't know how, get away. You feel the fist up. Careful. It's not a nice place to be. I know. I'm sorry. But I am in the worst places. And I don't even know I'm there. If I died because I lost my drive, at least it was a pretty ride.